Um, Hi, this is Foodie. So right now, I'm gonna walk you through the um, fourth assignment. So starting with the servlet. Um, so as you know, that we just created the HTTP established the HTTP connection, and then I used the URI builder to build the URI with the parameters, the key units, and then I only uh, for this connection I only use cd as uh, the query, and then it will return me with the XML, which I will parse uh, in the next step. So once the connection is established, the API will return me with the entity, and here I'm gonna parse the XML. So once the XML is parsed, I store that XML into different bins I have. So these are all the elements in the XML file, and each of that is a bin. For example, if I open the location bin, you can see the location bin has the two properties, cd, three properties, city, country, and location. And then the location is another bin, which contains altitude, latitude, and longitude. So once I have all the bins, I package them into one. Package them into one bin, which is called weather data. So weather data is the bin that when the XML file is parsed, everything is stored into this weather data bin. And then the next thing I did was to establish the JDBC. Through JDBC, establish the connection with the MySQL database. So this is the JDBC file that this is the data access object. So in this objects, I have several methods. First is add weather. So with all the data that is parsed through XML, I can create a new record in the database using this method. And then to retrieve a record, I use the get weather method here. And then I need to calculate the time interval in order to assess whether the 30 minutes interval has been reached or not. So, and also I need to check if the record exists in the table. So if it does not exist in the table, it will insert a new record in the table. And then if the table is empty, then it will create a new record into the table as well. This is done in the servlet. So I use the if logic here to check. So little demo here. So if I run the index.html file, it will give me this UI. And then so right now, currently in the database, I have two records. One is Boston, the second one is Beijing. and there the Boston one is accessed at 5 p.m. today, and the Beijing one is 11:30 p.m. So if right now it's 11:51, if I search Beijing again, it will just return this cache data without adding a new record. So let's try it. Beijing search weather data cache page, and you will see the cache data here. So to prove that, select all the columns in the database. You will see it's still 1 and 2, no new record was added. But if I do Boston, since it's search 5 p.m. Today, if I search again, it will be it exceeds the 30 minutes interval. We will add a new record into the database. So we'll see this is different. This is the JSP page, and then all the new records are added into the database. So you'll see the new record. The ID is a little bit different because I was testing the data there. So this is the demo. Thanks for watching.